Hello everybody. I'm going to demonstrate the VEGGETTI Power. This tool is one that I had spoken to you about and shown you all the parts on part number 1. This is part number 2. And part number 2 is I'm going to actually use the product so you can see what it actually does. Now before I get started, let me just say this. This particular product, if you don't align I won't even attempt to take it apart because I was having problems getting to come on, because if it's not set up, if the top isn't on right, or the blaze isn't on right, or a certain way, this machine will not work. So to spare you all of that, I'm just going to show you what it will do once it's set up properly. In other words, if this little cylinder, the one on right here, isn't right, I hope you can see it. If that isn't in there correctly, and the blade, which is a sparrow one, the one that gives that little round circle that you see at the bottom, I had already started. And like I said, I don't want to unplug it because I'd had about 5 or 7 minutes of trying to figure it out. But once it's started, it works fine. Okay, this right here is that thing that you use to push the food in. So I have a cucumber. I'm dropping it in. The blade is already in there. And I'm going to turn it on. And you'll see that the cucumbers are dropping down in. Once it gets going, it works fine. I hope you can hear me okay. And it works really good once it gets started. Now that cucumber was a little softer, so it's not the machine fault. So I'm taking that one out, but you can see that it did cut it, but it was getting to be soft up here. Anyway, I'm going to cut off the soft part of this one, and then I'm going to put it back in another. This is the other half of the cucumber. And let's take another look at the machine. Turning it on. You see what it's doing? It actually does what it says it will do. This is the other part of the cucumber. I'm going to cut it off so you can see. And it actually jabs into the vegetable. Now I have a carrot here. What I'm going to do is cut the carrot in two and see what it does with the carrot without a lot of help from me. Of course, it would. This right here is that tube that you actually put into the vegetable. So let's see what it does with the carrot. Now I'm going to shut it off because I think that's not the machine. I think that's me. And the carrot isn't that big. So what I'm going to do is take the carrot out. I'm taking this knife and take the carrot out. I'm actually going to put the carrot into that thing that they have here, so let's see if it'll run a little smoother. It's not staying in there. The carrot isn't that big. So again, I'm going to try putting the carrot inside of that so that I can actually work it in there and see what happens. It falls right back. It's not long enough. So I'm going to take another one. I'm going to take this one out. The one I just showed you, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take one that's longer, but it's thinner. So let's see what happens with that. So I'm turning it on. It's spinning around, but it's not, because it's not big enough to go in there and stay in there. Let me try again. I'm going to try the other end of that carrot, the first one I had. I cut it to, I'm going to make it a little longer this time. So I'm cutting that one, taking that one out again. I want to give the machine the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to take the other end and see if I can make this work this way. It's in there a little bit better. It's coming. It's coming. It's slicing it. But it's doing it in like jagged ways. It's not as clean as that cucumber was. So, it seems like if you have a, I'm going to take the carrot and I'm going to give this machine the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to put the carrot in, I'm cutting it to the length of this cylinder here and see will it do any better if I put it down that way. So I'm turning it back on. I'm pressing down hard trying to get it to it's now stuck to it, so it did cut some of it, you can see. It appears to work a whole lot better with a cucumber than it does a carrot. And I started to do an onion and a potato, but I just wanted to see if the cucumber does an excellent job on the cucumber. And the cucumber isn't that big, but it does a pretty good job. Again, I'm giving this machine the benefit of the doubt. I'm putting that carrot back in there. Probably another blade would work better, but I'm not going to change out the blades. I'm just going to let it go this way. I just wanted you to see how this worked for me. Now, it may work differently for you. I'm just showing you what it did for me. And I would probably try another blade. There are 4 blades. There's a thick blade here that I showed you on the other video, and this is a ribbon one. It might have worked better with that one, so I'm not saying that it doesn't work with that. The problem is if I take the time to take this apart, I'm not so sure that I could get it back in and then continue to film, and I'm showing you the better part of it. In other words, the machine does work, and there are other blades, and perhaps the carrot I had was too small. I'm not sure. All I'm saying is this machine does work, and it worked for me. It's just that it worked better on the cucumber than it did the carrots. So thank you for watching, and this is again part 2 of the VEGGETTI Power Machine. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.